Namaste everybody, my name is Samuel and I am going to talk about Paschimottanasana or seated forward bend pose. This pose is one of the essential poses in yoga and it is indeed very important to practice it. Well, some of the benefits of the pose are that it basically works on the whole back side of the body, stretching the body from the legs all the way to the top of the spine. It is an intense forward bend, it's an intense stretch. It also works on the digestive system. It tones all the internal organs as well as the kidneys. Some of the contraindications are, well, it should not be practiced by pregnant women. It should not be practiced by people who have slipped or herniated discs, as it is stretching the spine really intensely. And now I'm going to demonstrate you how to get into the pose. So to start, we need to be sitting on our sit bones. So to make sure we can lift ourselves up a little bit and sit down. Preparatory pose for Paschimottanasana is Dandasana, so staff pose. So we are sitting with our legs straight in front of us, our hands, palms facing up, down, are next to our buttocks, our back is straight, face, head slightly bent down, and we are looking at our toes. We can stay for 5 breaths here. It's very important to keep both of the legs active so they are tight. If you've been practicing for a while, you can even notice that the heels are lifting off from the ground. So what is important in going to Paschimottanasana is that even though we are grabbing here our legs, our feet or the toes, we should never pull. So all the work is done by the abdominal muscles. And to make the stretch deeper, to make the stretch work, we really need to focus on sucking in, pulling in the navel, sucking in and up the stomach, and so creating the space. And now we fold forward, but as you can see, I'm not using my arms at all. So this whole work is done by the abdominal muscles. And now at the beginning, if somebody cannot get all the way to their feet, this should not encourage discourage anybody from practicing, because they can just rest their hands on the side or put the hands on the shin. It is very important, as I mentioned, it's very important to suck the belly in and create the space, and then move forward. Another important thing is to keep the back straight. So people should avoid going to the pose in this way with the hunched back. So that's why it's quite important for people who are new to this to start with Dandasana. So where you can really practice sucking in the belly and pulling the navel in. and then there is space. So first you can go only here, 5 to 10 breaths. Then in the next variation you grab the fingertips. Once you are holding the again, you should not pull. There is absolutely no pulling. So again, you can straighten the back, pull the navel in, and go deeper. Straighten, and to go even deeper you can grab your heels, or you can interlace your fingers behind your feet, and for the full position you can grab the wrist in this kind of mudra like this. So going all the way, again lengthen the spine and then fold forward. As you could see, in this position the spine gets into a different position than it normally is, because in human beings we normally have our spine vertical, but in this position the spine is horizontal. So it's as animals have, and so this is a chance to get the heart actually under the spine. And after staying a longer time in this position, because you can hold this position if it's comfortable for longer times, and it gives a nice massage to the heart. So thank you very much. Namaste.